Look, I've seen guys saying that we are going hard on Albert Sambi Lokonga, but there are two issues when it comes to Albert Sambi Lokonga. There are facts and opinions, I think, about Albert, but I'll go with facts. The people who think that, who are saying that we are criticizing him so much, I'd say that is their opinion. But when you look at facts, when you look at facts, you'll realize that Albert has not uh, gotten to his potential. People will say Albert is still young, which I agree. But you have to look at these are the facts. One, Albert was brought into the group when he was the captain of his former club. That is one. The meaning of that is the expectation from us, Arsenal, was that he had matured to a point. So it meant that his conduct, his behavior, his attitude was going to raise that environment in the dressing room, you know. But what angered me the most was his recent, last year, 2022, when he was talking to the media, complaining about not getting minutes. He even actually complained about not being named in the Belgium squad, you know. Eh, and I don't know why he complained, because Albert, to be honest, Albert has been given opportunities at Arsenal. People forget very quickly because some of us fans, we do not want to stick with the truth. We do not want to say the truth. We sway the truth. We move like a pendulum. We want to please the masses. I'm not going to please the masses. What truth I want to say is Albert was given chances. I remember towards the end when Thomas Partey got that injury, Albert was the one who was picked first, even ahead of Mohamed El Neni with his experience. Lokonga was brought in ahead of El Neni, played a lot of games, started well, but then he slacked. I don't know why. That is when Mohamed El Neni came in and took his spot towards the end. So you cannot tell me that he wasn't given a run of games. You know, his attitude, number two, his attitude is not good. You cannot complain that you're not given opportunities, while even the minimal minutes that you get, you are not grabbing or taking opportunity of those chances. Look at Eddie Nketiah. Last season, he was the second, our second striker, and people were criticizing him actually. Even these people who are now saying, we are going hard on Lokonga or yada yada yada. No, these same people were criticizing Nketiah, but we believed in him because at that time when he went to the media and said he's disappointed that he's not getting chances, he had a point. Why? Because of Lacazette. At that time, who never knew? Well, yeah, who had no idea that Lacazette was not scoring? Everybody knew that Lacazette was not scoring, but he was playing anyway. Lacazette was playing anyway. So AD at that time had a point. Because you at some point you have to ask the manager, why am I not playing? This guy who is playing ahead of me is not scoring. Why can't you give me the chance and see what I can do? The moment Eddie was given that chance, Eddie grabbed the chance. scored a brace against Chelsea, went ahead to score some other phenomenal goals. We only slipped against Newcastle, and poor refereeing cost us the Tottenham game. That is how we lost the top 4 spot. Otherwise, we'd be in the Champions League right now with Eddie and Ketia. So Albert Lokonga has no ground to complain that he was not given opportunities, because when he was given the opportunity, his attitude, his body language shows you that he is somebody who doesn't want to grab that opportunity. You cannot complain that you're not getting minutes when your competitor is Thomas Partey at the moment. Can you complain about that? Thomas Partey is one of our best players right now. What irritates me is, I want to give you an example right now. The game against City, when Sambi came on, he played for 45 minutes, but he was good on the ball and very, 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 very bad off it. In today's game, we have really evolved, and every player needs to know that. Why? Because when we do not have the ball, we need to work extra hard to get it back. But Albert does not work that hard for the team, and Arsenal fans should be upset. 2, Albert, compared to other substitutes, Martinelli was brought in for Trossard. He raised the left wing level high. He was electric. He did well. Holding did well in the first half. Got a yellow card. We could not risk that. We brought in Saliba. Did you see what he did against Haaland? Haaland did not even get close to Saliba in the second half. That is what we need. That is what we need. Zinchenko came on for Tini. He raised that left back position higher, controlled the game, gave us the pace, and did everything right. That is the depth that we want. That is the attitude that we want. Compare that performance with Albert Lokonga's performance when he came in for Thomas Partey. So that is where we are. Me, as an Arsenal fan, and somebody who had believed in Lokonga from the word go, is disappointed. I'm very disappointed because he's not even trying. You can see he's not even trying. He's even frustrating his teammates. You know, people do not understand that Albert Sambi Lokonga is closer on age to Martin Odegaard. Now compare the two. Martin Odegaard and Sambi Lokonga. Almost the same age. What is also annoying me is that now we want to spend 80 million on a 21-year-old in the same position that Lokonga is complaining about. You know, we are now trying to get Moises Caicedo for 80 million while we still have Lokonga, who is talking too much instead of working hard, so that we can avoid paying that 80 million and instead invest it elsewhere if you are working real hard, as he says. Right? Right, yeah. About Fabio Vieira. Fabio Vieira, when he comes in, you see that he's making things happen. He does. And his problem is well known to everybody who watches the games. His physicality is below par. He just needs to bulk up and toughen up. And then he'll be something beautiful. You see? So what I'm saying is, Fabio Vieira has not let us down yet. He has not let us down yet, because when he's playing, you can see he's making things happen. Okay? He's making things happen. That is the truth. But Lokonga, we neither know when he is going to do something or he's not. We are not sure about him. So I think he should be loaned out, or we just sell him. We just say then our soil here, the Emirates, is not allowing him to flourish. Let us uproot him and put him into another soil and see if he sprouts well. We can say that. Yeah, it is allowed. Many teams have done that. People like Said Nabri were here, but they thrived elsewhere. People like De Bruyne, people like Mohamed Salah, you see, they thrived somewhere else, but it is for their benefit. Let them enjoy their football. We do not want somebody who is not enjoying their football at our club at this moment in time. We need people who are working for the team, who are pushing hard, who are working extra hard for the team. So I think our criticism of Lokonga is valid. So those people who think that we are not supporting him, we are just pointing out the fact that he is not trying hard enough. So if he is somebody who takes positive criticism, then he should show us in the next coming games, because we will be having uh, the Europa League coming up. So he should show us that he is dedicated, that he wants to succeed at Arsenal. If not, I'm done with him. Yes, let's just be truthful. Because at this point in time, we cannot be paying 80 million for a 21-year-old when we have a 23-year-old who can do the same thing, has the same potential, but is not just putting in the work. That is what irritates me. We cannot have a player who is a 23-year-old who is not working hard to achieve the collective goal of the team. Now we are going for an 80 million. We are going to spend 80 million or even miss out and stick with Lokonga. No, man. No. We cannot allow that. Saka saved us a lot of money. Martinelli saved us a lot of money. Nketiah saved us a lot of money. Emil Smith Rowe saved us a lot of money. Okay? So that is what Lokonga should be aiming at. Bettering himself, asking questions about himself, sitting down with himself and his bathroom mirror, face to face. Be real with yourself. Because out here, nobody cares. And to get a positive criticism is at least the best. Otherwise, some people will just resort to abusing him. Okay? So I just want us to be realistic, look at the facts, and stop with these emotions. We need to progress as a unit at this point. And even in the coming seasons, because at that time we'll be in the Champions League. We need even a stronger second 11 to take care of business when our first 11 has already done the business in the Champions League. So when we come back, we rest them, we play in the Premier League, and then the bar is the same. We don't drop too much. Okay? So I think my criticism of Lokonga is valid. I really think that. So anybody who is against whatever I'm saying, it's okay. When you look at Vieira, he is in the profile of Bernardo Silva of Manchester City. Bernardo Silva of Manchester City. He has that potential. He does that. He has this. He has similar movements, but Silva has acclimatized already with the physicality of the game. He is dodgy here and there. He knows his ways now, and that is what Fabio Vieira should learn at the moment. Get in the gym or be smart. Wriggle through the defenders and the physicality of the physical demands of the Premier League, because he can play right wing, he can play right mid and left mid. So he's a very good player, versatile, promising. He has delivered already. If you look at his numbers, they are very pleasing. And maybe he was confused in that Manchester City game, but overall, I am impressed with him. I'm impressed. He rescued us against Wolves, a very physical team, but he found a way. That is what he needs to do now. That is what he needs to do. When he gets that chance, of which he will, we should he should uh, he should find a way. He should find a way to make it work, even when he doesn't get into the gym. Not all footballers are physical, but you have to be smart sometimes. So I think Lokonga has to be given a loan move for a consistent number of games, or we just sell him. Yeah, there is no sugarcoating this. There is no sugarcoating this, because we cannot. That hurts actually. We cannot we cannot be going for an 80 million 21-year-old when we have Sambi Lokonga who is 23 and is not putting in the work, but is talking too much. No, we can't allow that at this moment. We cannot. We cannot. No, 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 we cannot. We cannot.